Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat. Today, we're going to be hopping into another new deck inside of Clash Royale. And today, I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite deck that I've been playing over the last couple of days. That's right. It's going to be this PEKKA Miner control deck. Honestly, over the last couple of months, I was sort of looking back and thinking what my favorite decks were in Clash Royale. And for some reason, I kept coming to these PEKKA Miner poison control decks that honestly play really well for me. Obviously, they're super strong defensively, but then with that counter push using the miner, it's really fun to play. So I'm going to be showing you guys this deck today. I've been playing it a little bit so far. Give it a look if you haven't already. It does have Zappies inside of it, and honestly, Zappies are a really fun card to check out. So let's do it. We're going to hop into some leaderboard battles. Of course, we do have a little bit of quests to check out right now. So let's go and open up this lightning chest to see if we get anything good. Honestly, the only card I needed was a legendary card, so I'm just going to skip the rest of the lightning chest and then pick up our rewards. But yeah, let's go and give this deck a go. And if you guys didn't see the news just recently, it was last night that they posted this. There's going to be the Clash Royale League coming out inside of 2018. More news to come out of that, but the big thing is that there will be a 20-win challenge coming up very soon, and I'm excited to have a chance to compete. Now, you guys have seen how my 20-win challenges have gone previously. They haven't gone the best, so we'll have to see if this one's any different. But yeah, should be a pretty fun time to try to do something with it. Let's go and get this one started off by playing a P.E.K.K.A against this Hog Rider. Should be able to smack that down fairly easily and take 0 damage. But yeah, we're going to need to find the deck that we want to play in the side of the 20-win challenge if we really want a chance to get things done. And maybe this will be the deck that we play right here. I think it's really important to do well inside of the first couple of days of the 20-win challenge, because I feel like as time goes on, it gets more and more difficult to get 20 wins. So hopefully we can start off successfully and not do anything silly. Speaking of doing something silly, playing Zappies like this, probably not the best idea. He did fireball them, and he didn't get fireball damage onto our tower, I don't think. Maybe he did, though. But still, we're going to go ahead and play our Goblin Hut right now, start applying a little bit of pressure against our opponent, and we should be good. All right, Hog Rider's going to come out. Doesn't have a fireball to deal with this, since he did just play his card. I'm going to go for a Miner. I think he's pretty low on actual defenses right now, so there it goes. I've got my log ready in a moment, so we can go ahead and log down these guards as they come chippling, that's not even a word. As they come rumbling down the lane. He's going to play his Spear Goblins. He's got a really inexpensive deck, so I think stacking up Spear Goblin Huts will be really good for me. And as we get into double elixir, our deck's only going to get better, so I'm feeling pretty decent about this matchup. Let's keep it up. I'm just going to keep doing our thing. I've got our Royal Ghost ready in a moment. I've got our Zappies for the Hog Rider. His Fireball obviously is going to be a little bit of a pain. I'm going to play our Goblin Hut once again. I'm not even going to wait to get to 10 elixir just because I want to keep pressure going against my opponent. Did miss his Fireball right there, so that feels pretty good. And now that he's played his Fireball, he doesn't have it for our Flying Machine, and he's going to struggle a little bit to take it out. So let's just go ahead and keep doing what we're doing, guys. I've got my Flying Machine to take on this Baby Dragon to make sure that we, oh wow, actually, never mind. The Baby Dragon still actually ended up going where we didn't want it to go. Anyways, gonna get our Miner down as he plays his Inferno Tower. Very interesting stuff. I'm going to cycle a log, and then I'm going to play a Royal Ghost in the back, but this Miner's going to get some really nice damage, and I got to play a Goblin Hut for these Spear Goblins. I didn't want to take too much damage, so I'm going to go ahead and let that go. I've got a poison spell actually for all of this right here. Looks like this is going to be a big chip-based deck. This isn't really similar to a battle I've played before, so let's just keep doing what we're doing. A Hog Rider is going to come down. I'll play my Flying Machine as my Miner and Royal Ghost are onto the tower, guys. We're getting some serious damage done. I'll log all of this. I've got my Zappies for this Minion Horde. He ended up having his Ice Spirit taken out right there as my Zappies put in some serious work against these minions. Nicely done. I'm going to go and play yet another Goblin Hut, guys. 2 poison spells I think wins the game for us. If not, I can just go for our Miner right here. He's probably going to play his guard, so let's throw our poison down as soon as we can. He actually ended up giving us some really nice value there with his Minion Horde. I'm going to go ahead and log down these Spear Goblins right here. Gonna take this tower so close to 0, guys. 35 HP, but that should be GG. I'm a poet and I didn't know it, and that's gonna be a classic win right there. All right, not bad at all. Not bad at all for our first battle on ladder using this deck. Pretty solid dub, and yeah. Even though that battle got, a little bit tricky at certain points, we still stayed calm. We still kept slapping down our Goblin Huts, and it led to getting our victory right there. So let's keep it up with battle number 2. Now, as far as decks that we struggle against, a lot of the certain decks I don't like playing. Maybe it's just because I'm a bad player and I'm not that good at it, but playing against certain Minion Horde types decks aren't really fun. If they're playing like double minions with Minion Horde and Minion Horde as well as minions, then it can get pretty tricky. Hog Rider did go down as we did play our Goblin Hut, so we took some damage right there. If he might have minions right here, so we might have to play something to back us up. He's going to actually end up playing a cannon. So we're going to use our flying machine over the top to shoot at this cannon to try to get maximum damage done. Looks like he did actually end up getting a fireball onto us, but I'm going to play our miner over the top. The cannon should die right there, so our P.E.K.K.A still has a decent amount of HP. The musketeer is going to go down. Actually, our miner is going to be played to where the musketeer can help out, so that was a little bit unfortunate, or else we would have gotten probably another 300 damage right there. So not the best play in the world, but let's keep our cool. I've got our Royal Ghost right here. I'm going to use our Zappies and then Royal Ghost on the musketeer to make sure we can take her out. Looks like the Zappies are going to do a decent job. Fireball will come down. Fireball gets a lot of value against this deck. However, it is out of rotation, so we can sort of keep calm for a second, get our Goblin Hut down again. This time making sure that the Hog Rider won't go past our Goblin Hut to make sure it gets any damage. And so far, we're down about 1200 HP, so this isn't going too great, but I still have faith. I definitely have faith as we get to double elixir that our deck can do better, but I just really can't take too much more Hog Rider damage before we get to that double elixir point. Wow, here goes his Goblin Hut. He's just going to play his Goblin Hut straight up in our face, so we'll have to play our flying machine, which will end up killing it. Beautifully done right there. Flying machine still going to be able to take out this knight. I've got our P.E.K.K.A for the Hog Rider if he decides to throw it down the lane. Instead, I'm going to go for our miner as soon as I figured out the Hog Rider wasn't coming in. Miner's going to go ahead and go in. Our flying machine's on the cannon, which is interesting. Skeletons are going to go down as well. Not a terrible defense, if I'm being honest, on his side. I'll play my Zappy split. I've got our P.E.K.K.A down right here for this Hog Rider. I don't think the Zappy's going to end up reaching. Yeah, it didn't end up reaching it in time, which was a little bit unfortunate. But let's go ahead and get our Royal Ghost down, and maybe we can get something going with this push. I'm going to play our Poison Spell, trying to put in something, guys. This is a very aggressive push, to say the least. I'm going with our Miner right here. Miner's going to go ahead and run towards the tower, as well as our Royal Ghost is going to start beating down some damage. That's definitely what we needed, guys. We've totally matched this game up as far as HP goes. Spear Goblin Hut going to go down again. I've got our Flying Machine ready momentarily. I'm even going to play our Log, predicting the Ice Spirit, but looks like it didn't end up happening. Fireball will actually connect on both our Goblin Hut as well as everything else, so that's a little bit disappointing. But let's go and play our Zappies in the very back. I know that if he plays Hog Rider, he doesn't have Fireball now to deal with our Zappies, so I feel really good about these Zappies, guys. He definitely doesn't have his Fireball in rotation. This is an insane push. Our Hog Rider's going to go ahead. Oh, wait, he cycled all the way back. That was extremely quick right there. All right, I got to give him credit for that quick cycle, guys, but it's time to go for a very fat push to try to finish this game off in style. Royal Ghost going in, everything going in right now, guys. Miner's going to be beating down that tower. Check out everything we have. That's going to be GG, well played. Woo! Calm, cool, and collected. We realized in the first half of the battle, we just needed to make sure we didn't take too much damage before double elixir, because we did have some solid counters to beat him up once double elixir came around. With our Goblin Hut, with our P.E.K.K.A being a little bit quicker, with our Zappies, just needed to make sure we knew when his Fireball was coming in and out, and that led to a pretty decent W right there. All right, let's go ahead and do one more battle to get this one started off with our trophy pushing. Obviously, in the beginning of the season, very easy to get things going, but this is just really good practice for us as we, approach this 20-win challenge. Guys, if we want to be a pro player in the new Clash Royale League, we gotta find a way to pick up these wins one way or another. Royal Ghost gonna go ahead and run in as fast as possible. He does have that Prince right there, which is gonna do a little bit of work. I'll get my Zappies ready momentarily. I'll probably log all of this down as well, just to see if we can clean anything up. Not bad, not bad. Zappies will do some okay damage to these Spear Goblins, and yeah, pretty solid start to the game. We've got a little bit of a damage lead. He does have the elixir lead at this point, which he'll go ahead and use to plop down his Ice Spirit. Wow, we've got some nice Zappy damage coming in. He actually let our Zappies get on the tower. A lot of people don't realize how much damage Zappies actually do. Yeah, they actually do a really solid amount of damage, guys. And speaking of a big push right here, let's go for our Miner Poison to try to take out the Spear Goblin Hut. We've got our Miner tanking for our Spear Goblin. Look at this little Spear Goblin right here doing so much damage against this Goblin Hut. We're going to take that Goblin Hut basically down to 0 after he dropped that. That was so much value right there. And we're definitely dominating this matchup. So let's just make sure we don't do anything stupid. And now you got to give him the thumbs up because he thought everything was good. We played the P.E.K.K.A against the Giant. He's basically done for. This matchup's really good for us. Having the Giant to beat down, or having the P.E.K.K.A to beat down the Giant makes this matchup almost unwinnable for our opponents. So let's just get our Zappies down again. I'll make sure I play these all the way over here to give our P.E.K.K.A a little bit of room. If he has Poison Spell, that's just going to go ahead and let me get some success out of my Flying Machine. So Flying Machine's going to go ahead and start shooting this Mega Minion. We'll even get a couple of Zappy shots, which will help out. I've got my Log going down as well. I've got the Miner coming in right here. Ice Spirit's going to try to do its best, but my Flying Machine almost locked onto the tower. The Miner is locked onto the tower, though. But guys, we both know this game's over right here, so let's just go ahead and finish this one out in style. He's gonna zap my king tower, guys. The surrender has come through. We'll play a P.E.K.K.A in his face, and that should be GG. Well played. Not bad. Not bad at all for a nice dub right there, guys. This is why it's my favorite deck right now. You can play against so many different types of decks. You can play this deck against Siege. You can play it against Golem. You can play it against Giant. You can play it against Hog Rider Cycle. There are certain deck matchups which can get a little bit tricky, but I've never truly felt overwhelmed when going into a battle as far as hard counters go. So yeah, give this deck a go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Honestly, it's worked really well for me. We're going to go ahead and get a legendary out of our crown chest, which is going to be the Magic Archer. What a way to cap off this video, guys. This is why I love playing this deck. I've gotten like 2 legendaries out of crown chests recently, which is pretty nice. But yeah, check out this deck, guys. We've got the Flying Machine, P.E.K.K.A, Royal Ghost Miner, Zappy's Log, Hoblin Hut, and Poison. Did I say Goblin Hut or Hoblin Hut? Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys need a 20-win deck, try this one out. The 20-win challenge, I believe, is coming out March 14th, so make sure you got your mind right for when that comes around. That's going to do it for this video. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.